welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. Guess what we're going to make today? Today we're making a facial mask. Now a facial mask is really designed as a part of your skincare routine to target specific areas on the skin. Now mask can help hydrate, it can help to remove excess oil from the skin, it can also help to tighten and firm the skin. Mask can help to reduce wrinkles and fine lines. Wide variety of facial masks. However, today the mask I'm going to make is going to help to tighten and firm the skin. It's going to also help to remove excess oil from the skin, grease and dirt from the skin, and also it's going to help your skin to look healthier. So if you're looking for a quick facial mask that you can whip up in your kitchen, here's the perfect recipe for you. So follow me to the kitchen, I'll share the detailed recipe, and at the end I'll share a live demonstration showing you how best to use this mask.
For this recipe, we're going to be using a small blender. If you do not have a blender, a grinder will also do. Now my first ingredient is oatmeal. And oatmeal contains skin tightening properties. It also have exfoliating properties. It will help to get rid of dead skin cells. It will also help to brighten the skin. It's good for oily skin. Help to get rid of the grease from the skin. And it is also good for cleaning out those large pores. So here I have a 1/4 cup of oatmeal, and we're going to blend this to a powder. So let's reach for the blender. Pour our oatmeal in. We're going to cover. And blend. Now after blending, here we have our oatmeal powder. Pouring this in a small bowl. You want it to be this powder-like. Now we're going to set this aside and we're going to move on to our next ingredient. Our second ingredient is cornstarch. And cornstarch contains skin tightening properties. It will help to tighten those sagging jawline, tighten your forehead wrinkles. It also contains absorbing properties, making it great for oily skin. And when mixed with the oatmeal, it will also help to get rid of the dead skin cells on the skin. It will also help to clean those pores out and while tightening and firming the skin. So we're using 1 tablespoon of cornstarch for this end. My next ingredient is milk, and today we are using cold milk. If you have soy milk, you can use that. You can even use some almond milk. Now real milk contains lactic acid. We also have vitamin A, vitamin B, and vitamin C. Milk will help to clear the skin of pigmentation. Milk also is great for washing your face. It helps your skin to be soft and supple. So we're going to use this milk today to mix with the oatmeal and the cornstarch. And my ingredient of choice is grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is a light oil. It will not clog the pores and it helps to keep the skin soft, hydrated, and supple. If you do not have grapeseed oil, you can use avocado oil, coconut oil, sweet almond oil, or even some soy oil. So now we're going to reach back for our blender. So to recap our ingredient, we're using some oatmeal, we're using some cornstarch, we are also using some milk, and we're using some grapeseed oil. We're pouring 1/4 cup of oatmeal in the blender. Next we're reaching for the cornstarch. 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Next we're reaching for the milk, and we're using 3 tablespoons of milk. Pour that in. And now we're reaching for the grapeseed oil. And we're using a half a teaspoon of grapeseed oil. Just about a half a teaspoon. Now we're going to cover this and we're going to blend. Now after blending, let's pour this out. Now take a look at the consistency. This is very, very liquefied. Not to worry, this is going to thicken up. So what we're going to do, we're going to place this in the refrigerator for about an hour or two, and then it is ready to use on the skin. So here we have our chill mask. Now to use the mask on the skin, you can choose to use a brush to apply it, or you can choose to use your hands. I personally like to use my hands. So I'm just going to pour it and be generous with it. And then we're just going to apply it on the skin. And this is just going to glide on really smooth. Look at that. This is fast drying, so it's just going to dry on the skin really, really quick. Don't forget to go down on the neck and the décolleté. Once you apply it on the skin, you're going to let it sit on your skin for at least 30 minutes for it to be most effective. It is also safe for most skin type. Right now, I'm feeling this tightening on my face. This is how fast this works. Now take a quick look at this. If you have deep parentheses, it's okay to just pop this mask in the parentheses. Just take extra step, do that, and let's reach for the next side and just pop the mask in. Upper lips wrinkles, just pack it on a thicker layer and let it dry. Forehead wrinkles, pack it on just like that. Focus on the areas where you're looking for the most effective result. And there you have it. Let it dry, rinse off, preferably with cold water, and then you pat dry the skin and apply your favorite skincare products. Now this is good to use every day if you so choose, or at least 2 to 3 times a week. Now there's one extra benefit to this facial mask. You can also use it as a facial wash. So you just take a little in your hands and you wash your face with it like I'm showing here, vigorously, especially if you're short on time. You just wash your face with it, scrub your face with it, using it as an exfoliator, and then you rinse off. Now you can also choose to use it as an exfoliator and then you leave it on the skin to dry for at least 30 minutes. So very, very versatile and also very effective facial mask. Now, don't take my word for it. You need to try it for yourself. So whip it up, use it up, and guess what you do after? Share your before and after picture and come back and leave a comment.